My backyard backs up to the wooded wetland where the creek comes in, one of the three creeks. Well, I guess this poem pretty much tells you about it. Behind my next door neighbor's yard, there's a row of Douglas fir trees, which can't be that old. They just really impress me because they're kind of right there, I suppose, you know. They have a lot of presence. And any time you look that way, they kind of dominate the field of vision. And so I suppose they're kind of the heroes of this poem or something. And then I get on to the pandemic. And this poem was written not long after it started, 19th and 20th of May 2020, so that I rather incautiously put in a death toll at that time, which now unfortunately sounds kind of puny beside the awful numbers we've had to face. So this is a historical document or something as far as that goes. Well, anyway. Oh, and the poem tells you. Never mind. It's called The Blessing. The high-dug firs behind my neighbor's yard, vast presences like angels looking down, survey with magisterial regard our fenced-in squares of turf, this bourgeois town, a splash of concrete cracked by three creeks, through which walks the wild. Perhaps coyote trots nonchalantly unseen along the slough. Alert for careless cats, squirrels, or what's going in fast food dumpsters. Nonetheless, resting from yard work here, I'm not at ease. Thoughts of this virus can't help but oppress the mind and spirit, though, of course, the trees, which have blights of their own, will not respond. 95,000 humans suffocated in the US. 1 million more beyond. Still, wild things know they're only separated by one mistake from death. I'm elderly and pre-diabetic, so I'll wear my mask. Hope distance will suffice to shelter me. And watch this buzzard as her patient task drift turns, wiping the sky. A light wind stirs, and how I wish I could believe the fiction. The swinging, lifting branches of the firs make gestures, rather like a benediction. That's one. I'm going to skip this one. This one, I don't have a title for this one. Again, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. There is a reference to Old Norse mythology right at the end. I think it's pretty well known. You all know about Yggdrasil, the great tree of the universe. It holds together Asgard, where the gods live, and Middle-earth, and Niflheim, which is a realm of the dead. And I found out, I was sort of checking, it is 2 G's, isn't it? And it is, but my dictionary told me what it means. It means Odin's horse, oddly enough. I guess it's, if you want to go from this realm to another, you have to go by way of Odin's horse. I don't know, that's just a guess. Anyway, the cat next door had made a kill. This morning, by the garage wall, I found the body, curled and still, fur-mouthed and matted from its maul. The tiny paws hung limp and pink. The little muzzle seemed to seek a mother's nipple where to drink of comfort for its nightmare freak. Where do these little spirits go? Common sense tells us there are none. We cannot credit where there's no evidence, Reel's criterion. Only, since Muffin died, I've learned how inescapably we wish, where a dear animal's concerned, to have some rationale for its continued presence. but unmourned, I tossed the body far into the deep green brambles. What amends can I make, having had no clue? Perhaps some night late may I see, before the long dark cloud descends, Yggdrasil like a Christmas tree with stars set on its branches' ends. That's it for today.